Brooke and Dave Robinson, and we live in South Salinas.
Our yard was an absolute disaster.
Yeah, small and not usable and starting to fall apart. We hadn't done anything to it for about 20 years, so it needed help.
It wasn't even usable. It was gross. The plants were overrun. The trees were making a mess.
And we had these 3 large planters right in the middle. Our backyard's not very big, and so we wanted to make it a little larger and more usable. So we took out the 3 large planters with the trees that were dumping leaves everywhere, and just wanted to have a space where we could hopefully put some couches and a fire pit and a place where we could enjoy friends and family. We didn't know where to start. We had put out some feelers to some friends, and the people weren't really getting back to us. And so I started Googling online landscape design in Salinas, and the website popped up, and I wrote Juan Carlos through the form I filled out online, and he wrote back to me the very next day.
We met with Juan Carlos, and I think he got our vision of what we wanted fairly quickly, showed us online how it was going to look, did the initial architectural work involved in that, and he got the job.
And his really detailed in explaining the bid and where the costs were coming from, where we could make some adjustments, where we would maybe spend more money. And Dave and I thought that was very fair. Well, they kept it, I mean, every day was cleaner than the day before. I mean, every day they were here and they were working hard. They showed up on time, like 7:30 in the morning every day. And then we're not usually here. We're working, and when we come home, they were cleaning up, sweeping everything, putting everything back. So even though we were under construction, I didn't feel like it was chaos back here. It was really went very smooth.
You know what? Not really. To their credit, I'm probably one of the more impatient people in the Monterey County, and things really ran on track, on time, on schedule, and no complaints. Well, we haven't even finished painting the backyard. The outdoor furniture is arriving tomorrow, and Brooke and the kids are out here in the hot tub just about every
day.
Every night. It's going to be nice and clean, and once we get fire pits in and furniture and we can barbecue, it's a usable backyard. It really was not a usable backyard patio area.
And it feels clean and enjoyable, and it's a space that just an extension of the house, another space to use. I think timeliness for me, like very fast and very thorough, and the use of technology making it's hard for me to envision things. I'm a visual person, and so the use of the technology so that we could see and be able to envision what the space was going to look like was really nice.
I would agree with that, definitely.
Anything, Juan Carlos?
So I just want to thank you guys for providing us with more work. You know, it's running a company, getting more work. For the guys, it's not easy. But thanks to the guys that they provide me with this service, I can serve you, clients like you guys. So we're really happy, and thanks again. And I feel really good that we were able to deliver what you guys were expecting. Yep. Because I'm always afraid, to make a little mistake or something goes wrong. And believe it or not, every time that, especially when I'm away, that my phone rings and it's the homeowner, like David or somebody, I'm like, okay, something's up. But no, thank God, most of the time, it's to tell me like, oh, things are looking good. Multiple times they call me, he's like, hey, I'm just wondering, when are you planting? Or when are you doing stone? But everything was running smooth, and I'm glad that was because to the guys that they did a good job. So we have to give a lot of credit to the guys as well.
Yeah.
Outstanding crew.
Yeah, they're so nice.
Outstanding craftsmen.
I love detail. I don't like sloppy work, and I feel like watching the guys do these steps.
Right.
Gosh, that's a lot of work. It took more time to do these steps. I felt like then they hammered all kinds of stuff. That steps took a long time. Right. And they really they did a nice job. I'd rather take time and have it done right than rushing and have it be half done.
Right.
So
it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't that expensive. Awful lot of value, and it was like opening a Christmas present every day. Yay. When we came home and saw the work being done.
Yay. Nice. Yeah. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah.
And your suggestions, I love border. I like what you picked out for that. I like what you picked out for the steps.
Yes.
The deck is really. I even like. I told Dave we're gonna have it just put. At first I thought the wood was too bright, but I'm like, no, I like it's a good contrast.
Right.
I'm just gonna do clear, just clear right now.
Pretty much leave it the
Way it is. I like it the way it is. And even our neighbors are like, that's a heavy duty fence. That fence isn't gonna go anywhere.
Then the privacy that you get. I mean,
Oh
come
yeah,
on.
yeah. I've shared your name with a couple people. I thought you did a great job. Yeah.
Nice.